Hi, my name is Ariel Imamoto, and I am a 2019 San Fernando Valley Japanese American Community Center Queen and 2019 Nisei Week Princess. I am super excited to be here and participate in this JA Opportunity Fair. So I guess let's get started. First question, what do you want people to know about your organization or program? So, the Nisei Week Foundation is an organization committed to promoting Japanese American heritage and traditions while bringing together the diverse communities of Southern California through arts and cultural education. While the program's mission is focused around JA heritage and culture and history, I like to think of Nisei Week as an organization and program that really highlights the community, um, especially now that Southern California is so big and we are so spread out and we're very diverse. It's nice because the Nisei Week Foundation and really, the Nisei Week Festival gives everyone in the JA community a chance to come together and talk story, meet up with old friends, create new friends. Um, yeah, it just really highlights the the really amazing community we have here in Southern California. What are some major events your organization hosts? So, our main event is the Nisei Week Festival, which typically happens in August. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we're not able to have our festival this year. Um, Instead, we're having some virtual programming. um, our Nisei Week Virtual Festival is going on August 15th, 16th, and 22nd. So if you are free, you have an hour or two, definitely check it out. We are streaming on YouTube and I believe Facebook, um, starting at 4 o'clock. So check it out. But typically during the festival, in a normal year, we have our Nisei Week coronation, which is when the queen and court are chosen, the Nisei Week Parade, which is super fun. It's a little parade that goes around, I forget the exact streets, but in Little Tokyo, and it showcases different organizations um, and people within the JA community, and it's so much fun. There's so many different floats, and then you don't have to wait till New Year's to see a parade. But anyway, there's also the Nisei Week Baby Show, which happens in July. The gyoza eating competition, which is a very fun and slightly gross event because for me it's gross because it's an eating competition, so it's can get a little messy. But the gyoza eating competition is super fun. It is a professional eating competition, so a lot of fun to watch. And then we also have a nonprofit or community competition. So between the different community organizations, and we also have a competition between the LA Fire Department and LA Police Department. They always go head to head to try and beat the other team. Um, and then, of course, the Queen and Court, we also participate, or the previous Queen and Court will participate in the gyoza eating competition. So it's a lot of fun when we have it. And then, of course, we have a lot of cultural demonstrations during the festival. So ranging from taiko to odori dancing to calligraphy, ikebana, so many different cultural demonstrations and exhibitions that are up during the Nisei Week Festival. And then to end our festival every year, we also have our closing ceremony ondo, which we actually close down First Street, and we have all the different schools of odori and ondo come out and they dance, and everyone that's involved in the festival gets to come together, and we all do some songs and dance. Um, how did you get involved in your organization or program? So believe it or not, I actually was involved when I was a kid. Um, the first time I was involved, I was 3 or 4 years old in the baby show. I, of course, don't really remember it because I was 3 or 4 years old, but I have pictures. Um, so that was probably the first time that I was involved in Nisei Week. But my actual involvement probably didn't happen until later on in life in college. Um, I volunteered for a booth probably my senior year of college. Yeah, so I volunteered at a booth and then um but the first time I thought about doing the Queen and Court program was probably my freshman year of college. A mentor in a leadership program that I participated in high school, the Rising Stars Youth Leadership Program. They approached me when I was I had organized a joint or um, a collab volunteer event. And so they approached me during the event. I said, "Well, have you ever thought about doing Nisei Week? I think you should run." And I kind of laughed because I was like, "Me, Nisei Week, me." Um, for anyone that doesn't know me, I grew up playing basketball. I am very, very clumsy. I trip on air and walk into walls. Definitely never thought myself as a Nisei Week princess. And so I kind of laughed it off. I said, ah, not me, not me. But it did pop in my head. And especially um, as I grew up around the community, I definitely did look up to the the young women that participate in the Queen and Court program. And although I might not have known a lot of them, they were definitely inspirational. Just to see, a lot of the time we think of princesses and we think, like a Disney princess, no one that really um, that we can necessarily relate to. But seeing the Nisei Week princesses either at an Obon or around the community center, around the JA community in general, it was cool because it gives me some people to look up to. Although I might not have known them, they were role models. Um, and so thinking about that more, I started to think more seriously about participating in the program. And then I had some friends who participated before I did, and then I got to learn a little bit more about the program and how it's not really a pageant, although people like to label it as a pageant because our coronation is modeled very similarly to that, and we are a queen and court. But the Queen and Court program really is a leadership and women empowerment program. And so learning about all of these things um, and having a background of leadership roles and wanting to do more for my community in college, I really started to think about it and I decided that I wanted to participate in the Queen and Court program. Um, yeah, so ultimately I decided I wanted to participate in the Queen and Court program because well, I wanted two really big reasons. So the first being that I kind of wanted to do it for me. Throughout college, I was very involved in the Nikkei Student Union and in the Intercollegiate Nikkei Council, and I loved it, don't get me wrong, but I was always doing things for the organizations and for the members, for my board members. And I not that I didn't enjoy it, but I saw this opportunity after graduating college to do something for myself. Um, that's the first reason, but I think a bigger driving factor to me wanting to participate in the program was that I wanted to be an inspiration as well, just like um, past candidates or participants were an inspiration to me. I I wanted to do that for the next generation, hopefully. I don't know if I'm inspirational at all, and saying that I want to be inspiration. It to me, I feel a little big-headed saying that, but yeah, just to be someone in the community, and hopefully, I want to hopefully inspire other people in the community, or people in general, just to do things that they want to do. Um, if if it it is to one day participate in our Queen and Court program, or to go after your dreams, or to learn more about yourself, anything, if you have any inkling, any desires, I really hope that people would take that leap, because it's very important, I believe. Um, and that's what I looked at this program as, is just kind of my own leap, um, to get out of my own comfort zone and just put myself out there. Because if I wasn't going to, then I wasn't ever going to grow. So those are some really big reasons why I decided to get involved in the Nisei Week Queen and Court program. But um, after my experience, I think I'm going to continue to stay involved, or that's my hope, is to continue to stay involved in the foundation, because Nisei Week is such a great event, for people to come together, meet, like I said earlier, meet new people, rekindle old friendships. Um, yeah, some people even meet their future husbands or wives, so hey. But I definitely see the importance in the festival and what it gives to our community. So yeah. What is one of the best memories you have while being part of the Nisei Week Foundation? One of my best memories was after coronation. So we hold coronation at the Aratani Theater at the Japanese American Cultural and Community Center in Little Tokyo. And coronation just kind of flew by. I got there and then it was done, is what it felt like. And I was really overwhelmed with so many emotions after coronation. Um, but so after coronation finished, we went outside to the courtyard to greet and to say hi to all of our friends and family that came to support each of us. And I felt really loved, because I went out and I got to see all my friends and family, and I didn't think there were so many people there. Um, and so that was really great to see them and to see the support system that I do have. But what made post coronation, my favorite memory and experience was that I went to, my bachan, or my grandma, was there to support me. And so I went over to her and I said hi. And I didn't think she was able to like see or hear anything, because and at the time she was 87, but she's my bachan, so she's older, and she's a little hard of hearing. Her eyesight's not the best, and so I was just happy she was able to come out. But I went up to her and I said hi, and she gave me a hug, and I gave her a hug, and she just said, "Oh, hi, you did great. I am so proud of you." And um, yeah, she just said, "I'm so proud of you," and it made it was really important to me. Not that I was looking for any validation, but just to hear that from my bachan just meant a lot, and made it one of the best experiences, partic during my time participating in the program. But I would also put it up there as one of the best times of my life so far. What are some ways people can get involved? So there are a lot of different ways. We are always looking for volunteers. If you are interested in volunteering for the Nisei Week Foundation, you can definitely check out our website, niseiweek.org. And I believe there's a button or some page in which you can inquire about how to, either if you want to donate, if you want to volunteer, um, definitely check out the website, and we will definitely reach out for volunteers. And if you are interested in participating in the Queen and Court program, you can do the same thing. Visit niseiweek.org, and we have a little ribbon, and then you can go to the Queen and Court program and inquire about participating in the program. Um, to participate in the program, you do have to be sponsored by an organization, I believe in the Japanese American community. And the sponsors for this past year were the East San Gabriel Valley Japanese Community Center, the Gardena Evening Optimist Club, the Japanese Restaurant Association of America, Orange County Nikkei Coordinating Council, Pasadena Japanese Cultural Institute, San Fernando Valley Japanese American Community Center, woo! All right, and the Venice Japanese Community Center and Venice West Los Angeles JACL. So those were the organizations that sponsored a girl this past year. But if you have another organization, I would definitely reach out to them and see if they would be interested. But yeah, so you can check out our revamped Nisei Week website. Um, if you have any questions, you would like to volunteer, you'd like to participate in our Queen and Court program, definitely check out our website. If you have any other questions or you want to talk to me, feel free to reach out to the Nikkei Rising um, group and they will connect us. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that everyone who's watching or listening is able to learn a little bit about the Nisei Week Foundation, our festival, and hopefully, I guess, I hope that you guys come out to the festival the next time we have it, or check out our virtual programming, our virtual festival this weekend. Yeah, and if maybe Nisei Week Foundation or the festival is not right for you, that's totally fine. There's so many organizations within the Japanese American community. And I guess my personal message to whoever's watching this is, if you're interested, just reach out because um, you never know the connections you might find or the ways you might be inspired or the things that you'll find you're interested in. Um, yeah, the JA community is very widespread, very diverse, and so I hope you find your opportunities out there. Get it? Opportunity fair. Anyway, thank you so much to the Nikkei Rising team for asking me to participate, and hopefully all this ends soon and we can see everyone in person. Create those kizuna, those ties that bind. Yeah, so thank you all so much again. My name is Ariel Imamoto. I'm a 2019 Nisei Week Princess and 2019 San Fernando Valley Japanese American Community Center Queen. Bye!